And obviously, seeing people with properties that they thought they're making money on and they start to see their expenses and they realize it was a dog that they should have let go a long time ago. What are some of the warning signs that a property is underperforming?
Yeah, I think some of the warning signs, I think this can depend on, different properties, but I think one of the things to think about is like the mental load for you too. Every amount of time that you spend on a particular unit is something you don't spend thinking about something else. And so I think in a lot of cases, like a great tenant can sometimes look like somebody that like pays rent. And when they reach out, it's like about important things. You actually really do want them to reach out about things that would potentially harm your unit or degrade the value of their home, and being able to act quickly on those things. But some of the other things that we look at are things like communication on the platform. Landlords and tenants are actually communicating with each other through the platform, which inherently was actually initially created. I think it's like kind of the beauty of this is we start by solving a problem, and then there's like a secondary use case with that data that feeds back to them. The initial problem we were trying to just solve was people saying, I don't feel comfortable giving out my phone number, or when I'm growing, I don't want it to be tied to a certain phone number if I change that or I have somebody on my team or something else. And so the initial goal was to just build it so that they could communicate on the platform. But one of the things that we're seeing that lets you kind of analyze how you're doing is you can see like how much you're communicating with this tenant, how frequently you're reaching out with them, how much time you're spending on that unit relative to other units, which I think can be really helpful. But you have that history again, like you said, to look back at things like credit score, how often they're paying rent on time, across the history of that unit, and compare that to other units and how frequently those tenants in other units are paying rent on time. So I think being able to look at things like the maintenance, the payments, the communication, the screening up front, although I think I weight that a little bit less as they have tenure in your particular unit, are some great ways you can look at it.